I was on the darn live, and usually I can go back, and when it decides to, like, what YouTube does sometimes, a YouTube app, because that's what I'm going through, and what it does is it goes on, and it just boots you out, and then you go in. A lot of times I can go in and hit, go back into the YouTube app and hit live, and it says resume. This time it didn't give me the option of resuming, so I'm having to do part 2. Not fun. Thanks, YouTube. All right, I can change my frustrations to YouTube, right? Because we had a nice little chat going on. YouTube decided to do what it did. That wasn't nice. Anyway, and guess what? That live's still running, and there's no way for me to turn it off. So I got 2 lives running at once. Oh boy, that gave me a laugh, right? So anyway, that was my rant tonight about fibromyalgia and what it takes from people, and the fact that I want people to stand up and be those warriors that they need to be. Stand tall and proud. So that's what you need to do. Oh, a little update on Josh. I guess I should give that, which I was on my way to give when YouTube decided that it wanted to boot me out and tell me that I needed to start a new live, because obviously, I don't know why. I can't guess it. But anyway, Josh went to the dermatologist. I did do a post about this. Went to the dermatologist. He had a cyst on his chest. That little thing was a cyst, and the doctor told us that there was really nothing to worry about. Do something only when it decides to show itself. Well, he said to Josh, he said, "Did you bump it?" And Josh says, "I don't remember bumping it." He said, "Well, somehow that cyst burst." And then, hi, Sandy. I know I'm on late. And I was on another live, and it booted me off, and it wouldn't let me go back in. I've been out here for a while, just trying to move a little bit and enjoying the cold weather while it lasts, showing everybody the snow. So anyway, talking about fibromyalgia and talking about the fact that I was mad at it today for numerous reasons. I cried a little bit. I did all those things, right? Yep. It's only about 25 degrees. It actually warmed up. But when all of this melts, it is going to be, it's already started to melt, but it's ice. If you can see this. Can you hear that? It's a different consistency. There's ice. It is going to be, hi, Rooted. You can hear it like me right now. It's ice, and Mocha does not like doing on it. It's a different consistency. So anyway, talking about Josh. So he had a cyst. Somehow it burst inside and under the skin, and it became an abscess. So if he hadn't gone to the dermatologist, first of all, if he hadn't gone to his main doctor on Monday and had them look at it and start on antibiotics, he'd have winded up in the hospital. So it was a cyst. It turned into an abscess, and they had to drain it. So he's healing. It's not very pretty to look at, but they had a lot of stuff come out of it, and he's just been taking it easy this week. But thankfully, he went to the doctor. They started him on antibiotics. He's still on antibiotics. And the minute the doctor looked at it, the dermatologist at the place, he said, this has got to be drained. So that was not a fun experience, but I'm glad he got it drained, and so that it could start healing, because he said otherwise this is not going to heal, and you're going to wind up in the hospital and have to have IV treatment. So I'm really glad he went and got it taken care of. And I've been doing a lot. I hope everybody has been enjoying them. I've been doing a lot of AI stuff. Just little things like Mocha meeting. What would it have been like if Mocha had met the Clydesdale horses? I did one with Mocha in the Olympics. I've got some other ones in line up to come out. And I've just kind of done, I'm going to do a playlist for her of shorts of different activities. Make it very clear it is in there. Of course, I'm using Soro, and it says it right on the short thing, so y'all know that that is being used with that. And I hope everybody is enjoying them. They've gotten 15, 18, 2K views, and they're just fun to do and so forth. So I hope everybody's kind of been enjoying the adventures of Mocha. I have one coming out, and I did one today. I don't know if I'm going to post it, but I'm telling you, it was one of what I would look like with long hair, because I've always wanted long hair, but God didn't give me long hair. And I'm telling you, I look like Christina. Yes, it is adorable. I had her do some Winter Olympics. I had her do Winter Olympics. I had her do Meet the Clydesdales. There was one with her at the Puppy Bowl. That one got like 2K almost views. But if you all look, this is going to be a watery mess when this melts. I mean, it is going to be yucky, 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 yucky mess when this whole thing melts. So I make it very clear when I do anything with that. Of course, it's marked on the short, on the reel when it's downloaded. I did one with her meeting Elvis or talking about the snowstorm, and it's just fun. I know I need to post some Bible verses and some other shorts, and I will, but they've been really kind of just fun to do, and some days when I've been struggling a little bit, they've just been nice to do, fun to do, and I hope you guys have been getting a kick out of it, because I've been having a kick trying to learn about it and doing it and so forth. But this pathway was all snow, and I was trying earlier, that was all snow, and the lake was covered. You couldn't even see. It was all white, but I was going to try to get over here earlier. I was thinking about trying to get over there and sit down, but this is ice. This whole thing is ice, and I thought, I'm not risking myself. I mean, this is just icy mess is what it is. So, and that's all ice. I thought, I'll go sit down over there. It won't be that hard to go through. I don't even think with my snow boots I'd take a chance going over there right now. And I'm certainly not going ice skating on the lake. It is not happening. So I was having a moment. You know, I was talking about fibromyalgia. What a pain in the neck it is. What it's really kind of taken from me. And, you know, trying to encourage other people that are dealing with it that you're a warrior. And you don't have to explain yourself. If you can't do something for one reason or another, don't try to explain it to somebody if they don't want to take the time to understand. You know, that used to frustrate me about Christina and her people is, you love it? Thank you. I'm just having fun with them. I hope everybody's enjoying them. And just realizing that's, if it brings you a little bit of laughter to watch her do some stuff, then great. I mean, I'm chopping some of this, but it is literally ice. You can see it. This is just ice. This is ice. Ice. Ice, ice, ice. Hi, Okies. Welcome on in. Yeah, she does. So, you know, I don't think you can get it up with a snow shovel right now. Probably could. But it's just, it's literally ice. Literally. So you can put hashtag blessed in the chat if you want people to connect with your channel. And it'll melt. Believe me, it will melt. But I am not gonna go across this with it like this, but hopefully eventually we could get across it again. Without it, but man alive, oh, it won't be that bad. Oh no. Oh, there's a big chunk. Look at this. Big chunk. You can hear it when I'm doing it too. And I didn't do anything but just step on that and just... When we lived in Cincinnati, we had a huge, thing. And man, we had it one day and we had ice. Our whole driveway was like an ice rink. Literally. Just see it. But, you know, I'm underneath here is just, literally, you're just getting like ice. It's ice. My goodness. It's gonna be fun. Oh yeah, I'm not going on it. I'm just seeing, it's literally ice. It's ice under there. Yeah, we have an icy mess. Like I said, it's gonna be messy. So anyway, guys, I just thought I'd come on, let you know what was going on with Josh, have a rant for the day. Feel better. You can feel it here. All ice. It's not snow anymore, it's a lot of ice. You know, I think that's somewhat the key too, is I think you have to realize that sometimes you need to come on. Whether you talk to your phone, which I know sounds weird, whether you type it on the computer, whether you call a friend and say, I just need you to listen to me. Nothing else, just listen. Because when you feel as if you've been able to talk it out, you feel better. I can be mad at the fact that I have had my life change because of fibromyalgia. I have lost some of my independence. I don't drive anymore. I don't know what my day tomorrow will be like. I don't know. Every day I hurt. I never know when a migraine's going to hit. All of those things. Talk about them. Don't hold them inside. They do no good to sit there and hold them inside. Right? Talk about it. You have to talk about it. Well, we got a lot of snow. And we're supposed to get in the 50s. My mother will like. I like the snow. I'll have some more snowy weather. I love to actually sit in my room sometimes and watch the snow fall and crochet. But you need to be able to talk about it with a friend. You need to be able to talk it out, whether you're talking it out in a journal, whether you're doing something like this, because it is your life. You have had, when you're dealing with fibromyalgia, you have had something be taken away from you. There's just no way around it. You have had something taken away from you, whether it is your independence. I have never used essential oils, and I have to be very careful because sometimes the smells and fragrances will give me an instant migraine. I am so sensitive to all that stuff, unfortunately. So I have to be very careful. And financially, there's things that I probably could take and do. Like, I would really benefit from going for a massage every month. I don't have the resources to do that. Josh would benefit from going to a chiropractor. But the copay for the insurance is outrageous. So there's things I could do that would help a little bit. But the finances aren't there. It's a double-edged sword, for sure. Oops. You know, I do the best I can. I made myself come out and do a little bit of moving around. Not very fast, but I'm trying to move because I knew I needed to. And I can do more moving when it's cold outside than I can do when it's hot. And sometimes if I'm hurting standing outside for, I don't know how long we've been out here, probably about 30, 40 minutes, depending on how cold it is, I may add that. Sometimes it does help my muscles. You know. But I was just mad today. I just got mad. I thought, fibromyalgia, you certainly have taken things that I didn't ask for you to take.
How are you, man?
Good. How are you doing? So, anyway, anybody that's going through anything, I don't care what it is, if you've had something in your life taken that you didn't ask for, you can have a right to be upset every once in a while. Don't hold it in. Talk to a friend, talk to a counselor, talk to your phone, talk to Siri. Get on YouTube, get in the chat rooms, talk. Don't hold it in. It doesn't do any good. And I'm not saying I'm going to be mad at fibromyalgia another month for some reason or another. Probably will be. But right now I feel better. I got a smile on my face, one that wasn't on there earlier today. I feel like I got to chat with you all, even though YouTube wanted to say, we ain't going to let you in there very long. And I'm going to go back in the house. I'm going to go get ready for bed. And I'm going to work on the blanket for my grandchild. I still can't believe I'm going to be a grandma. Still like, is this really happening kind of thing? I said, I think that some of my thing right now is Christina's finally starting to show a little bit. It's like, this is really happening. I am going to be a grandma. I'm going to have a grandchild. This is really happening. We are really doing a baby shower. And by the way, we haven't gotten any of the baby invitations that we sent out to any of the companies yet back. The only one we did get back was Raising Cane's, but they think that it got attached to another one, another card, and it didn't get through the whole thing, so they were able to resend it. Hi, Thea. Hopefully I said that right. Y'all can put hashtag blessed in the chat if you want people to connect with your channel. So they think it got connected underneath with another card, and I think that's why it got sent back to us. But anyway, that's out. But we haven't gotten any back yet, so we'll see. Like I said, when we get stuff from any of the companies, I will do an individual short or a video of it. And I need to make a playlist for the things, so we start doing that too as well. I'll turn you all around for a second. Oops. I wasn't expecting that. So anyway, thank you for those that listened to the first part of my rant about fibromyalgia. And then just putting a smile on my face. And being there for me. That's what community is all about, guys. That's what community does. That's what community is all about. I can't promise this month I'm going to be able to do much. I've had to really sit there and say, may not get to finish the Advent series until May. I really have to kind of hone in a lot over the next little bit because I have significant crochet things that have to get done for the baby shower. And so I've really got to kind of bring it on in so that I'm not overwhelmed. And then those boxes I did that turned absolutely adorable. I figured out I thought, how am I going to do this next month and have them laying around the house for like a month before this thing? And I figure I can make those boxes that we made on camera. I can make those and lay them flat and then put them together, when it's time to put them together, so I don't have them all laying around the house in boxes, like 12 or 13 or 14 of them. This way I can put them together. Yeah, they were adorable. And the balloon stayed really well for probably, I haven't even looked at the balloon. I need to look at it. But it's still, on Sunday, it still looked exact. We did it on like Friday or Thursday, and the balloons still look good on Sunday. So you can do those ahead of time. And I'm probably going to go on the Amazon and order, for $13, I can order an air thing that'll inflate it. And it also has like one of those things to help you tie the balloon so your hands don't hurt. And I have a hack for that too, I found. So I thought I'm going to probably go on and order that. It's like $13, but I can't do that until like April. Yeah, so they lasted. It's still, the balloons still looked really good. So that meant when we decorate on Sunday, we can do all the balloons, leave them, and then when we come back Saturday for the baby shower, they'll still look just as good. So that was really good for me to know. But if we get one of those automatic, like I said, they're like $13 on Amazon. The automatic thing is you plug in and blow the balloons up. It'll make it fast. Because I have to still go get probably about 2 or 3 more of the air pumps. And they're $2 a piece, which is great. But by the time I'm done, I'm up to $8 for all the air pumps. And the thing is $13 on Amazon. And this, you just put the balloon on into the machine and it blows it up. And then you just use the tire thing. So I'll probably do a little example of that. But I thought I'm going to just get it on the Amazon. Forget blowing them up. Go and get more hand pumps. I'm going to give it a whirl and see. But then we'll have one of the hand pumps. So somebody can be blowing it up that way. Somebody can be using a hand pump. And we'll get it done even faster. Because we'll be doing them at the church, at the place we're having the baby shower. We'll be doing those there on Friday. And they'll still look good the next day, which was great. So, but if I do the boxes, I can lay them flat and put the little block things on. And then they can just lay there till I'm ready to assemble and put them together, like in the first part of April. So that's my plan. So we have to go out tomorrow. There's a raffle locally here in where we live at a restaurant, and they're doing a drawing tomorrow at 2. But you have to be there for it. So we're going to go. We put in some tickets just to see. You never know, right? Luck, be a lady. Right, maybe. We'll see. Anyway, and then we'll go ahead and go to, and I'll come back. And maybe tomorrow night we'll just do a crochet and crochet along and chat and money. I put it in for Mom. So we'll see. But you have to be there for if nobody wins, and you could do like a loser pot, and you have to be there for it. So we thought we'd try. And then tomorrow, come back, and maybe tomorrow night we'll just do, I'll just crochet and let you guys come in and connect with each other. But I'll tell you what, maybe there was something to this today. We were out and about, and we stopped at a local store by our house. And I was in there, and the lady came up to me. She said, "Ma'am, did you lose a pair of gloves?" And I did. I have these gloves, and I love them. Got them off of QVC. Love them. They got a little pocket. They're great. But I lost my gloves. Hi, Shatiqua. Did y'all figure out that I kind of got booted out and YouTube wouldn't let me back in? Anyway, so she came up to me, and she said to me, she goes, "Ma'am, were you missing gloves? I said, yes, I was. I called them to find out if they had found a pair of gloves in their grocery cart, and they said no. These were in the lost and found, right? Since December. No, since November. It's not February. She said, did you lose a pair of gloves? They were in the lost and found. I said, yeah, I did. So you know what? Maybe that's the luck. I was lucky enough to get my gloves back. I was absolutely shocked. I thought for sure they were missing and were going to stay missing. So I'm like, well, maybe that's a sign. Maybe we'll win something tomorrow, right? I was like, geez, I was not expecting that. And the fact that the lady remembered when she looked at me, I thought was impressive. There's hope. Yeah, I'm supposed to get new glasses. We got to go back to the eye doctor on Monday. It'll probably take me a couple of weeks, but you may see me sporting glasses. I'm going to keep these, though, as a backup in case anything ever happens to my other ones, but I'm going to get new glasses. Go back. Hopefully they won't make me do that machine with all the dots. That'll put me in. I can't have my eyes dilated either because it'll give me a migraine that'll put me in bed for days. But I don't want that test again because that knocked my tail end out. I was in bed with my head was just not happy. Didn't help I had a migraine going into it, but boy oh boy, was not happy afterwards, that's for sure. So with that with that being said, I'm going to go inside. I feel better. I moved around a little bit. My cold air felt good on my joints. Surprisingly, I noticed some people it's not. Y'all got to see the snow. It's still there. It's not as tall as it was, but it's still there, right? This is still a little taller than I am. Still a little taller than I am. But anyway. So tomorrow night, we'll try to do like a connect and grow. Let y'all just come in as I crochet. But remember to be proud of you. Because everyone else is taken. Keep crocheting that connection. No crochet hook is required. Thank you for thank you for all you guys do. We have you connected, or we have you covered. Thank you so much for having us covered. And if you are dealing with fibromyalgia, you are a fibromyalgia warrior. Stand proud, tall, and strong. You are not alone. It's not all in your head. You're not all dreaming of this. You have it, and you allow yourself to get upset and frustrated, but never give up and never quit, and know that you've got people around, especially here on this channel, that will give you gentle hugs and be there to support. From one fibromyalgia warrior to another, I love y'all. I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye, everyone. Stay warm.